No severe weather in our forecast, but we do have some pop-up thunderstorms that have been producing some decent rainfall, especially along 281. So 281 has seen some of the heaviest rain. Some radar estimated rainfall totals have topped out around an inch or so. It is cooler where we're seeing the rain. Look at that, Hebronville 86, we're 88 degrees there in Alice and Kingsville, but in Corpus Christi where we haven't seen much rain, it is still 92 degrees with a feels like temperature of 103. As we head into the night, we'll fall into the 70s, so it will feel a little cooler overnight. We'll get rid of those storms. These are daytime diurnal heating. It causes these storms, so they happen most often in daytime. We can get a few that pop up near the coast early in the morning. You'll see that here. As we head into Thursday, we have a little bit of another round of rainfall possible, but it's going to be Friday that we see a decent amount of rain possible. Now, this particular model not showing quite as much as some other models, but I'm going to explain why I think we see a little bit more rain than what this is showing as we head into our Friday afternoon and Friday evening. So here's what you need to know in terms of our rainfall forecast. It's still not everyone that's going to see the rain. When I say more, we're talking widely scattered. We've been isolated. We're talking widely scattered to scattered storms. So what that means is just a little bit more coverage, but these storms could have a decent amount of power, or the downpours could be pretty heavy. So right now we've got a trough that's set up in between two areas of high pressure that's helping create those storms here in South Texas and along the Texas coastline. What we are watching is this piece of energy coming up out of the south. Not expecting that to develop into anything tropical, but what it is going to do is bring some tropical moisture into South Texas. And what that's going to do is boost our rain chances a bit before high pressure slides back into early next week. So you'll see here our moisture deepens. We get the dark green colors, which is going to indicate that the storms that do form are going to produce some pretty heavy downpours, and this also helps allow more storms to form. Now, if we had a trough or a boundary set up here, I would be more confident that everyone sees rain, but we still don't have that. We're just going to see an increase in our moisture and our upper level energy that will allow for a little bit more storm coverage. As we head into Saturday, we still have that decent amount of moisture, but the high pressure slides over. We still have some rain in the forecast, but you see we're in the lighter green, so it's not going to pack quite as much of a punch as we head into early next week. Another thing we see early next week, we're seeing some Saharan dust in our atmosphere now, but there's a second round that moves in into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. That's looking like it's going to be even thicker than what we're dealing with right now. Good news is Saharan dust in the Atlantic means no new tropical activity expected over the next 7 days. It limits tropical activity from developing, but what it does do is it can create those sinus-like symptoms where you may be sneezing or coughing and your eyes kind of itchy over next week, especially if you're not already feeling that. 92 degrees right now for your high. That's not your right now temperature. That's your high tomorrow. We are going to see those temperatures hanging out right there in the mid to low 90s. Maybe a little bit cooler on Friday if we can get a storm over Corpus Christi with a high